Alright, we are live. Back after missing a day. Let's see. Yeah, looking for buys in GJ. That is not a good line, is it? Yeah, I'm hunting buys in GJ. We've taken the lows. We've got a selling area up there waiting. So I'll be waiting for a reaction on the low time frames. Overall for the week, I'm expecting a bullish week. Simply because if you look at the daily time frame, we've obviously got bullish structure overall. We've retraced into the bullish order block. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, we pushed upwards, left behind clear imbalances at the bottom, and now we slowly retrace downwards. So I think we're going to take this low from Friday at 163 roughly. We're going to take that low and then maybe range for a little and then push up. That's what I'm expecting for the week. A bearish week. Interesting. That could happen too, but I think the momentum might not be there. Yeah, I see that. That's what I'm thinking. I see the fake out, but I'm thinking we're going to push up a little first. Otherwise, if we were going to get that real push down, I think it would have happened last week. Because after that, the Halloween week, that candle, price technically looked ready to push down loads, but it didn't. There wasn't too much movement in comparison to all the other candles. Yeah, let's see what GJ does. This candle will be interesting because we've got an order block left behind right here. So if I do buy here and the candle closes like this, we've got 10 minutes left. If the candle closes like this, I will be moving to break even straight away. But let's see how it plays out, because if not, I'll just wait for the better opportunity. Get the better one like that. What, you making breakfast or something? If you're still there. Oh, Mark's at mute. Right. Yo, Fernando. What you saying? What is it, 11 or 12 there right now? It's always 11. About to be 11. Got you. What you thinking on GJ? I'm looking for buys right now, but I'm waiting on this candle. It's an interesting one. It's very close to that sell area, so I'm probably going to wait for the push down first. Let's see what gold is saying. Okay, gold looks similar to GJ. It looks like it's done it in advance. We have been pushing up heavy. Jesus Christ. Look at gold, man. Thursday looked crazy. Don't know if there was news on that day or not. I should check, to be honest. Yeah, that candle is crazy. It's like 400 pips in one 15-minute candle. Overall did about 600-700 pips. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised after all this movement upwards. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Let me just check. What was there? Do you reckon it was because of Bitcoin? That's what I was thinking last week. I thought purely because of this whole FTX thing. Everyone's moving away from crypto for a little while. Yeah. That's true. I'd like to see some sort of push up 166. See what price says. One kicks into. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, gold first of all though. I think even high on the 4 hour, it makes sense for bearish movement anyway. We got this bearish structure here, but we never took these lows. Look at this clear support we left down here, and these highs which just got taken. So I can see us moving down from here, and we should respect these highs at 1800. If not, if we do break 1800, I would expect bullish overall, especially with that momentum from whatever this news was, or technicals, you know, anything. 15 16. Nice call. Oh yeah, you guys are higher time frames. 166. Okay, I see 166. Fair. Some sort of push up. See what price does. That's what I want. I want last week's. I think last week's candle low is going to get taken. And since it's so close, I think it could happen today. But short term wise, and then eventually, of course, get up to 166. From there, I'm not sure how far price could go. We've got an area here, 166, like you said. We've also got basically 165, 167. Plenty of areas, but I think overall right now, I want that low to get taken. Yeah. Let's see, what does the daily candle look like right now? Yeah. That'd be good. It's interesting. We've made a top wick already. So let's see, what was that top wick? And that top wick was a liquidity grab. So what are the odds we continue pushing downwards now? It's quite high, to be honest. So that means I'm definitely, yeah, there's no room for these buys, to be honest. I think what's going to happen here is, of course I could be wrong. I don't 100% know. From here, I'm probably going to wait for this to happen, then look for the buys down here. I've seen it happen loads of times. And it is a Monday, so, you know. Monday, if you think something bad's going to happen, it probably will happen. From experience. So just let it be, you know. I don't know, it's really... I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying the Monday thing because of what everyone else says. Maybe that's the only reason I'm saying it, but in experience, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely, I log that down. You got to make sure, because if you've got, let's say, it's a very easy way to filter out bad trades. Let's say, forget even back testing. Let's say for a year you take trades, right? And you've got 300, let's say you take a trade a day. You got, like, let's just assume 300. I know it's like 250 something. Let's just say 300. And you see, okay, I took 50 losses this year. Oh, that's actually really good. Let's say, let's just say 50 losses. 30 of those losses are on a Monday. Okay, now it's pretty obvious. It's like, okay, maybe I should cut this day out. 60%. Mondays are usually a win. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to go back and look, to be honest. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a very good point. You might have had 30 losses, but you might have had 200 wins on the Monday as well. So that's a very good point. Yeah. Yeah. That's something I pay massive attention to in backtesting. It's like, for example, I'm trying to think of a certain stat I look at. I'm trying to think. Maybe like it's when it comes to risk to reward. I say, okay, I'm targeting 1 to 3R. Oh wait, whenever I target 1 to 3, I lose X amount of trades, and it might look like you've lost loads, but if you think, but you got to look. If you cut it out, you end up missing out on all these wins too. It's a bad example. I was trying to think of a good example, but when you're looking to cut something out, check both sides for it. Mark's here. You should be able to hear him. Yeah, you should be able to hear him. He's just He's making breakfast. You can hear him, can't you, Fernando? Sure you can. Morning, new. Oh, you can't hear him. Why not? Wow. Are you being serious, Fernando? Weekend's been alright. I wasn't feeling too well, as you already know. So I was with the family in Worcester. Audio output capture is on. I can hear you, so... Guys, so this whole time I was talking to myself and you didn't say anything. I guess it must have sounded like I was talking to the chat. Yeah, I mean, I guess it worked out, you know. Alright. That's so weird.
You thought about something. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, I know. I was just, I just sounded like I was talking to myself. Jesus.
You're thinking about your own ideas and everything. Oh, that's a good point, you know me. Yeah.
I actually do that in my spare time. I can't lie. Can you not hear him now?
Let me try restart Zoom.
I mean, that should be fine. How's your weekend been, new, Fernando? Alright, speak now. I can't hear you, by the way. Okay. So we're all the same here then. We all didn't do much. Is it just that type of weekend?
Hello.
Hello.
How was the weekend? Weekend's been good. Been a bit chill. Can't lie. I mean, I've started doing more and more backtesting. But yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got a bit lazy for the past few weeks. Not few weeks, few days.
Yeah, I've been getting back on it too, to be honest.
By the way, I'm making my backtest public on what's it called? On Discord. I'm gonna put the Notion link, just so everyone can take me accountable.
Wait. I don't even know if they can hear you. Guys, can you hear Mark now?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, before you start saying all of that.
Exactly. Before I start spewing out nonsense. Yeah,
MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah. They can hear you, bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make my backtesting public. That's why I asked everyone what platform they use to record their backtests. Some people said Excel. One person said Excel. You say Notion. I think Notion's a decent one. It shows everything, but I'll make it easy to read by putting like charts and stuff on it, rather than making you guys having to decipher everything.
Notion's good for adding in screenshots really easily.
Okay.
And stuff like that, organizing that stuff, and even the date. You can just scroll in the calendar thing.
Yeah.
Excel's better for the formulas. Excel makes it way easier to do the formulas.
I mean, you don't have to do formulas on the thing. You just have to click the tab, but it's hard to do the win rate on Notion. You have to do the ones and zeros, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When it comes to form, and that's what Excel's for, right? Notion's not really specifically for.
No, Excel's doing databases. Not particularly like, I know like backtest is a database, but not that type of database. Quite weird.
Yeah, I used to do Excel.
I used to do Excel as well. Or what's that again? Oh, Google Sheets. I couldn't think of the actual.
Forget Google Sheets. If you use Google Sheets, please don't type in the stream. Just Google Sheets is dead, bro. I don't care what you use.
Jeez, man.
Google Docs is rubbish. Google Sheets is terrible.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I hate working with them always.
They're not that bad, bro.
Oh, guys, looks like the prediction was spot on there.
You
Like I said, I didn't take the buys because I thought we've got a selling area here, and I've seen it happen time and time again. Price will just continue downwards. Eventually, what I want to do, to be honest with you, is actually try and catch these sells. Right now, I'm chilling, just looking for the best opportunity. But once I get more time, I'm gonna
More
look at
confident.
catching a quick scalp maybe down here too. Like that would basically be news short-term strategy, I think. Sort of. I used to do it too, but nowadays I look for the better opportunity. But now it looks like we've taken this low, so the buys are much more likely. Let's see. Was there a way to catch this easily? Put on the 1 minute. What pairs are you looking at anyway, no?
These are you looking at Eurocard and
Man, I feel sick. Okay,
that's not
fair enough. I hope you get better soon, man. You still turned up to the stream, so I rate it.
better than someone. Like one.
Yeah. You beat Bilal to it. I haven't had any time to look at because oh, that's true. I guess that's a good thing, isn't it? You have to get up regardless, just because of your kids. Fair enough.
There you go. It's hot, so be careful. Yeah, we done.
Have you got the vid new? Is it time for your 4th booster jab? No, I don't want to get us taken off stream.
What's this?
They got robots scanning the streams. I looked at EU over the weekend. Nah, me neither. Me neither. EU, what are you thinking on EU then?
New no jab.
Me. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm anti as in I'm going to go out my way to say, don't get the jab. But I just don't want it.
It's a personal choice. EU
EU retesting the multi-year breakout. But you come
EU
out with some next level phrases, new. I can't lie. 1 minute. Before I say that, on GJ, maybe the way to do it was... I don't think there was a way to enter, to be honest.
EU's a mad one.
7-year breakout. I'm guessing it's pushed up a shit ton then.
Overall, since it's been pushing down, it hasn't been that good of a breakout.
EU retesting.
This,
I got you. I got what you mean.
this is where like
Yeah,
it could start turning bearish. I mean bullish. Sorry, this is where it could start turning bullish altogether.
I see what he means. It could be, or it could be a fake out. You never know.
That too. It could also be a fake out.
That's where you start looking at other pairs, right? Look at gold, the euro in general, this and that. Let's see, if we're expecting a quote-unquote recession, expecting the pound to fall.
How much cash is Warren Buffett still holding? That's a good indication of where the market's still going.
Is that what you look at?
Yeah.
I don't know, with the speed of this pushback upwards, especially that last weekly candle, Jesus, it's looking more like a fake out, isn't it?
He's still holding 20% cash. I mean, that to be fair, that might show that people are starting to put money into assets now. So
I think for the week, yeah, sells might be a good idea. Because at this level, think about how key it is on the higher time frames, weekly, monthly. You're definitely going to get some nice reactions on the, like for the week, right? Because on this higher time frame, it's so insignificant, but we trade daily candles, right? So yeah, you could expect to see a nice push down, to be fair, for the week. Overall, I would want to see how the next few weeks close. If we start getting, you know, I don't know, I'll just have to wait and see. I'm not going to try and predict it. What do you reckon, Mark?
what you?
EU, yeah. Like I said, we're retesting that level it broke. The multi-year breakout, as New calls it.
We can pull back from here at least, to be honest. Pull back a little bit, but I reckon we could continue bullish until potentially 1.06. 1.06, I think, is a turning point overall, and start pushing down from there. back to potentially these lows.
To be fair,
I don't think their lows have been set for EU yet, but yeah, we'll see.
we got that one psychological level of €1. What's the
Oh,
odds of us just testing that for the headlines? EU.
yeah,
You can imagine
back
it on
up
the news. EU retesting,
one.
no, dropping below one, or pushing past one.
That's already happened.
I know, but like just for the retest, happening again. Get a little this, trigger people into more sells. Boom, push back up. I just wonder, like, is the whole recession panic the same in US as it is here? I'm sure it is,
US
right?
have more faith.
Say that again.
US citizens seem to have more faith in the pound, in the dollar than the average
They do,
British
or they
citizen.
need to use
They
it.
do, they do.
They
They have
do.
higher
Yeah.
you know,
I guess that's Americans in general, isn't it?
suppose.
They usually have
Although
a
the
little
Fed is
more
doing,
faith.
the Feds are doing quite good things. I guess.
Yeah. All right. Could these buys be coming now? We came up to the selling area, pushed down to take the lows, and now we've pushed all the way back up. We've already, as I was saying earlier, we've got voids here to target. Yeah. Now that I think of it more, I can imagine this being just the start of a complex retracement. And before we take that weekly low from last week, push up higher to 166. I mean, I was looking at buys anyway, but I'm thinking in terms of runners. Yeah, guys, I need to get a new mouse. I still haven't got one.
Bro, you literally went wussy. You could have went to mine, and I would have given you a mouse. I have 3.
I didn't know that. What do you mean? I didn't know you had 3 spare
I
mouses.
forgot you had a broken mouse. I can't lie.
Yeah. It got progressively worse. I thought I could try and fix it by, slamming it on the table. Apparently not.
Not for mouse. Not for mouse.
Do I want to take a gamble? The hour has wicked down. Started to push back up. Sorry, guys. Just sorry about that.
I don't see the 7-year breakout that he's talking about. To be honest,
It's,
I'm looking.
it's on the weekly.
Right.
Zoom out quite a lot. Yeah, guys, if this next candle wicks down first and starts to break the highs, I will buy. Like I said, I want to see this wick down first. Like I said, it's
Oh, that's what you
Monday.
mean. Right. That's off flip.
Basically, yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense for it to start selling from here. Nah, I reckon we push up one more before we start pushing back down. 1.06 is my selling area for euro dollar.
Okay, no buy stops yet. I'll put this on, but I want to see the push down properly first. I want to see a proper push down first.
Although in my forecast, I did put that we could push down from here. My likelihood is we go. Yeah, I think we push above 0 point. I think so as well. I think so. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, you can see on my my thingy, my forecast that we do have some sort of push to the downside potential. Potentially at 1.02 as we start to retest that level and start climbing back up to 1.06. And from 1.06, I do expect a sharp decline back down to 1 potentially.
Don't see any
No, not on
points.
euro, not on euro dollar. Euro dollar's a bit dead.
To be fair, if the 30-minute... I guess you could say it was already primed to push upwards. I just wanted a little extra confirmation. I just wonder, where would your stop must be? Probably like there. TP at the next liquidity here, or at least partials. Final TP there. I haven't entered this, guys. I didn't pull the trigger on this one.
Did anyone have money in FTX? I know New didn't. Hello. No, New doesn't do crypto. Banana, did you have money in crypto and FTX? Because if you did, F.
F in the chat. FTX was just, it's another version of Coinbase really, isn't it? That's why I'm
Yeah, but I think it was bigger.
Well, no, if I entered that buy, I guess you would be up right now, you know. You would. Yeah, isn't it just another version of Coinbase, Binance?
I think so. So no one got burned. That's sick.
How big was it though? I'm seeing it all over the news.
Mahoosive. Mahoosive.
Was it actually Mahoosive?
I think it's the biggest one, to be honest. I think it's bigger than Coinbase.
Really?
Yeah, I think massive.
Wow, at least 1 billion in investor assets missing after FTX collapse.
At least. I think there's 10 billion missing right now. Or 10 billion, no. I think it's like 3 billion unaccounted for. Or it might be 1 billion, I'm not too sure.
Wow. So did everyone who had their money in there they haven't got paid yet? Have they all been finessed?
Yes, they have.
That is peak. It's crazy when you think about it, as in, that could just as easily have been Coinbase or Binance or something that we all use.
Coinbase, I don't think, misallocates funds like FTX does. So basically, FTX said in their terms and conditions they won't be using the capital or the money that their customers give them, and won't be using that. It'll be stored in FTX itself or whatever, however they want to store it.
Right.
But what ended up happening is they've been sending the that money to like another company that they own, which is Almeida Funds or something,
Yeah.
which is a crypto trading firm. which he also owns or part owns or whatever. But somehow they lost money. I don't know where they lost the money. Maybe trading. Maybe I don't know how. But yeah, they lost some money. And as soon as people started to withdraw and started to panic, they didn't have enough money to really cover the withdrawals, and
Right.
that's why it collapsed all of a sudden. Their liquidity pool got snatched basically, and they collapsed. It's quite funny.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Not funny for the people that got thing, but
Of
it's
course.
funny how they were making fun of the banks and saying, look at us, we're safer because we wouldn't. The banks would do this, but we wouldn't," and they
Yeah,
ended up doing that same thing. It's hilarious.
that is pretty funny.
Oh, that's my point though. Like, who got arrested in the bank collapse? I can't remember who, but I don't think anyone really got arrested, did they? I know people got bankrupt, but
You mean
it's exactly the same thing that they did.
2008?
Yeah.
2008. From what I remember, they all got away with it. A lot of those big banks.
Well, there you go then. Like, surely they should FTX should get away with it as well. Exactly the same thing, basically.
Nu, if you're still there,
Although
how
they
do
did.
you separate the difference between FOMO, right? Not FOMO, as in, let's say you got intuition, right? You think you've got a trade that's following your confluences, right? But then your intuition comes into place, like you don't feel like entering because you've got you feel off about it. How do you define the line between that and just being scared to enter? Since you're a lot more experienced, at least it seems like. Maybe it's just because of the streams and I'm still getting used to that. Or because it was a Monday. Because I think this has happened twice now. I'm lucky, my predictions have been pretty spot on, to be fair. Nearly every day.
They have. They have.
Yeah, but you revert back to being mechanical. Do you mean when you don't feel like entering, you just tell yourself, I need to be mechanical? You know your strat and remove your emotion. Okay. What if your strat involves emotion though? What if you think I don't know, what if for some reason you feel like not entering? Do you reckon that shouldn't be how you trade?
If there's a reason why you didn't want to enter, remember it. There was a reason
Yeah.
why you didn't want this one. So
I
you could have
get
turned.
I guess that's the thing. I guess it's making sure you define the reason why you don't want to enter.
That's what I do.
Because right now, my only real reason was this Monday. And that's not
And you
really...
said that during these times when there is a selling area below, there's a chance it could go all the way down.
No, but that happened already.
Oh,
By the way,
well.
I'm not stressed because it's Monday. I know there'll be more opportunities, but basically what I said was price would probably push up into this selling area, then take the low, then we'll get the push up. That happened, but I was waiting for another push down on the next candle. Maybe it's just the streams. It's only happened one day, so I don't care. But 1 or 2 days.
And they, mate, you're gonna lose one day at one time or another.
Yeah, that's just
You'll get used to that. You'll get used to that.
the FTMO on stream should be exciting, you know.
Hmm.
I was thinking with that, and literally the way I'm gonna trade that is gonna be quite different to this in terms of risk management. I'll probably just be doing move to break even straight away, and not taking partials. Just have the full TP for all the trades.
December potentially.
Yeah, December new. Make sure you tune in. That would be good for views. Because apparently when you put FTMO in the title, you're guaranteed a couple thousand views. If you do it properly, of course. If you get the right thumbnail and everything, people seem to love FTMO.
Well, because people are curious what it's like to pass it. Do you know what I mean? They're like, well, what's it like?
Yeah. What I was thinking is there's a high demand for FTMO videos, but there's not a large supply. Which is why if you put it in your title there's a lot of views. Because loads of people are searching FTMO. So then if you end up posting a video about it, you're guaranteed for it to get shown, if that makes sense.
But it
But
seems like people think as soon as you pass FTMO, your problem's over.
no, no, no,
Yep.
no, 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 no.
They have to remember, like,
Your
you're still gonna
problems are not
trade.
over, bro.
It's just capital. You didn't get paid 100K. It's
Yeah.
just capital at the end of the day. Just quite hilarious.
That's why I'm so comfortable to do it on stream. Because passing the challenge doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not actually like pressure, if that makes sense. I've done it before, like, yeah, it's a good thing to pass it, but I wouldn't go around celebrating telling your friends and family. I would tell your friends and family once you actually started making money. Consistently.
I think I told my family when I passed. Kept it quiet for a bit though.
Yeah. Why December? Just because I've been... No, I'll still be at uni. Just because I told myself I'll do 3 months testing my strategy on a small account. Then I'll go into FTMO. If the volume's not there, though, I'll do January. I'm just gonna see what the candles are saying first.
The volume's not there. All you gotta do is make 1% and hold your account till the end.
Yeah, there you go.
Do your retry.
Still deciding either December or January. To be honest,
Doesn't even have to be 1%. It can be 1p of profit. You still get a retry. It's hilarious.
that's the thing. That's the good thing about FTMO, isn't it?
It is unreal. They'd make so much more money if they didn't do that. It's
True. But like we were saying, the real challenge is keeping the account, then making money from it. It's not a big deal if you pass FTMO. If you go on YouTube right now and you search passing FTMO, you'll see guys who are posting, they're passing FTMO in an hour, like for clickbait. They actually did it. Like one person, it can take them a whole month to pass it. Another, it could take them one trade. So that just shows you how it's not really a big deal. Whereas if you're talking about consistently making money from trading, chances are two people are gonna have very similar work ethic. They're gonna have a similar work ethic. It's gonna have taken them a similar amount of time. So, would you ever take it, Nu? I know we've asked you this before, but it is a little extra money.
It's free money, my guy. You would have passed it last week.
It is free money. No, yeah. People would have passed it 3 times from what I heard. Or 2 times. I think I remember him saying 20%.
20, yeah, and 20.
Crazy. %. 10%. I'll tell you the rules. I'll write it on screen. To be fair, I'm waiting till I'm consistent to get funded. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
that's a good
that's the
way
plan.
to do it.
But yeah, 10%.
So
You need to make 5% the next week.
10% to pass in 20 trading days from the first day you take a trade. So basically a month, right?
And you get 100 grand or 200 grand or whatever you want to use.
News being funny. Is that it, bro?
The catch is
for
you can't.
It's easy. So.
You can't go below. Your account can't go below 10%. And you can't lose 5% in one day. That's the catch. That's it. And sometimes you can trade news. It depends what account you do. I can trade news. I can hold over the weekend because I have a swing account. But if you have a normal account, you can't trade news. That's the other catch. I would suggest using a swing account because you don't need that much leverage to put your lot size on anyways. But yeah.
I mean, for his scalping, you might do. You might need a higher account.
Maybe.
For I'm sure you can do it easily. Because it's a challenge, you can really risk more than you usually risk. So I'll probably do... Yeah, it's fair. It's a good way of doing it, to be fair. I would do 1% risk, and then as soon as you're in a little profit, start risking 1.5%, 2%. Just get it over with. If you trust your strategy enough, you know.
Yeah. I started for 2% anyways.
Yeah.
2% risk.
2% I feel like is mad, because what if you do end up taking 5 losses.
It is what it is. Happens.
I guess
What?
I guess you can reduce it if you take a loss. You can start risking 1%. But
Nah, nah. If you lose it, you lose it. If you lose 5 in a row, then it's fine. Take the next one. You'll make 5 in a row back. That's how trading works normally.
yeah,
Get your losses out of the way. Yeah, 1%. Yeah, but I risk 2% during challenges. But when I'm on a real account, it's either 0.25 or 0.5%
yeah,
risk.
for sure. Once you get the real account, of course, you're gonna risk a lot less.
Because you don't need that much money really. You got
Yeah.
that. You got that huge boost in capital. You just don't need that much.
And then also once you get the account, I'm pretty sure it's 80% profit split to you. Then after 3 months, if you made, was it 10% in 3 months?
Yeah, if you made 10% in 3 months, you get 90%.
If you make 10% overall in 3 months,
Your payout becomes, and you get a 10% bonus on top of your capital.
isn't it 25%?
25, sorry, yeah, 25. My
Yeah.
bad.
They
25.
increase your capital. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is why I'm sure you're getting tempted right now. And it's real. It's a real company that, like, sometimes when you first hear about it, it might seem fake, but if you go online, it is a real company. And we've both made money from it in the past. Mark is making money right now, so
I get my withdrawals every month.
and I'm sure you trust Mark right now. So
Yeah, I get my withdrawals.
25%.
The link's in the description below.
Oh, I think it actually is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Increase.
We are now partnered with FTMO. Wink wonk.
Wink wonk. Wink wonk. I've never heard that before.
No, it's because we trust FTMO. So if anyone wants to go with any funded account, we'd go with FTMO first. The next one's probably going to be Roger Banks one, just because, again, I'm going to try that next. That's my next one.
Mark wants to take
Next
down
time.
Roger Banks, bro.
I will make him bankrupt by withdrawing as much as I can from him.
But yeah, it's a pretty good company, to be fair. It's amazing. They changed the whole trading industry. Most people know about FTMO now, and it got a lot more people into trading because they thought, oh wait, it won't
Free
take,
money.
It won't take
Yeah.
me 2 years to compound my account. I can just do it in 1 or 2 months.
2 years, mate. More like 3 or 4, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
unless
I
you're.
mean, there's pros
yeah.
and cons to it, right? Obviously, there's pros and cons. You could say it's put people into a rush sort of mindset where they don't feel like they have to work as hard. But at the same time, I think it was inevitable that this happened. In most industries, there's some sort of like company that boosts your journey, if that makes sense. I was thinking sports, you get signed to a team and you instantly start making more money. You know how they have youth teams where when you get signed into the youth team, you're already making, I think it's what? Sometimes 5k a week, 10k a week. At least for football. I'm not sure about other sports. Music, you get signed to a label, boom, you're making a lot of money.
Wow.
There's not, it's in an online income. I wouldn't say there's loads. I'm trying to think of something else.
YouTube partnership. You get loads of money from it.
How does that work anyway?
I don't know, mate. I don't know how it works. I wish I did.
YouTube partnership. I've seen that.
Which, by the way, leading on to, we have a community page now. Woo! Yeah, we made it, boys.
Yeah. Did they just give that, by the way, or did you?
Absolutely. The bank, because 90% of traders probably would lose a challenge. So yeah.
But also, no, I think because they have that whole thing where after 3 months they increase your capital and increase the profit split. I feel like after 3 months they actually start taking your trades. That's my theory. I think to start off with they don't, and they're making a lot of their money from people failing.
Yeah.
But after 3 months they're like, okay, he's made 10% in 3 months. He's kept the account. Let's start taking some of his trades, and we can give him a little more money. That's with every broker.
Every broker banking. Well, most brokers, if they have that B or whatever. Yeah, the brokers do. Yeah, if you have a B-book broker or whatever, they put you. Well, basically, they use your data, send up the liquidity provider, and they start trading against you.
Yeah. I knew that about B-book, but I didn't think. Let's say IC Markets. Do you reckon they're doing that too?
No.
I wonder that about the massive brokers, like if they're doing the same thing.
IC markets, I don't know. I think that's a split between A book and B book. So some people are in the A book, some people are in B book. Depends how well you do. Because they're gonna lose a lot of money because a lot of traders in IC markets are profitable. Well, some, not a lot, some are. So I think they'll lose a lot of money if they do put everyone in B book. Because not only do they have to pay out, they also have to cover the losses that when they trade against a person.
Yeah. I can't lie though. When we start a broker, I would never do that. Trade against your own clients. That sounds like bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
I don't agree with that
evil.
either.
That is evil. Like especially when we start ours, it'll be based on our reputation. And what you're trading
Yeah.
against your own clients? That's mad. I don't know how you would do that.
It's only because 90% of traders lose money. You might as well capitalize
I
on them.
get.
Like,
I know. I
I'm
get
joking.
the.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I get the logic. Don't get me wrong. Why
Yeah.
some people will think, okay, this is an easy way to make money,
Yeah.
but that's evil.
And that is
Evil.
also why affiliate is so large on brokers because they know like if you've got them in affiliate, like chances are you have a what's it called signal group, and then signal groups normally in the long run lose money anyways. So they're gonna put everyone in that signal group in the B book, and then everyone loses money, including the signal providers, which they probably don't even take the trades themselves. They probably just take the commission and run. So that's how affiliate works sometimes. Affiliate in thingy. That's how traders, quote unquote, you can't see my camera, but that's how some traders make money. It's so sad. It's very sad.
Yeah. FTMO
Don't get me
is
wrong, we
good,
also have
though.
an affiliate with IC Markets, but we're not providing similar groups, so you guys trade on your own like thing. At least I don't like to make myself a signal group anyways, and in these live streams, I guess they could be, but I'll tell
I
you
mean,
now,
we
we have to
don't.
make
It's fine for us
from the
because we don't really sell anything. If they
no,
want to use our broker, they use it. We don't sell anything though.
no, we don't make
If you're
commission.
charging someone for a signal group and then you got the IC markets and you got this and you got that, it's a bit mad.
Yeah.
And we don't push it either. It's just if you
No,
want to.
we push Discord. That's it. Discord only.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, reminds me, Discord in the description below. Join
Yeah.
that. That being said, though, it is a little sad and a little evil.
That's
How
the
people
world we live in. Bro.
That's what Sean Lee said. You know, Sean Lee said the 5K thing. He said he got put in the B book, by Ted.
Bro, Sean Lee can't talk. He had his own
No,
Astro thing.
because he had two accounts. He had an IG Live account,
Yeah.
and he also had the Uncle Ted Dominion Markets. No,
Yeah.
Traders Domain one. And he kept getting tapped out on Traders Domain, but didn't get tapped out on IG Live.
Are you in the kitchen,
So he
by
has-
the way?
Yeah, I can
Alright.
hear echo.
No, I was just gonna say if you want to put your camera on.
So yeah, that's one thing, and that's why he was saying, "Oh yeah, Uncle Ted screwed me over," which I don't know if he did. I don't know if he didn't. But if he put him in the B book, he would have Uncle Ted would have got destroyed if he kept on his run.
So was his idea that he was on a B book and Ted was trading against him? That's why he ended up messing up his.
He was in
account?
the A book originally, but he was trading so well that they put him in a B book, which that's not really how B book works. Normally they put B book people for those that are really bad trading. They don't really look to put you in a B book if you're. Yeah, so I don't get it. I think it's just the liquidity provider just didn't like it, so just tapped him out. Maybe I'm not too sure. Don't know sure what happened.
Who knows?
It's a good story though. I mean, he got McLaren out of it, I suppose. I will be doing the 5K challenge one day once I feel confident enough.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
For
I'll
me,
even
that
do
would
it
just
live.
be time. I think maybe summer holidays next year. I'll do it.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. Just trade
Yeah.
New York session, London, maybe even Asia session if the strategy's there.
Trading 24/7 basically. Yeah.
Live stream it every day. That would be.
What did IC Mark what not IC ICT make? I think 5K into 2 million or something stupid like that.
I don't know. Haven't kept.
That was his run, I think. It's a bit controversial though because some people saying he put it on demo. Some people saying it's on live. Even though some people saying just even though it's on demo, it's still amazing. It's still really good. True, but
Why is it so subjective? Just put your my FX book.
he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't put it on it. I don't know.
There you go. Just put your my FX book. Why does he have to be so?
Don't know.
I'm sure he did. Would he not have proved his real account?
I don't know. I don't know much about it. I just know he turned 5K. It's like a big like brand selling thing. He turned 5K
Yeah.
into it, and like Roger's doing the same thing now. He turned 50K into what, 3 million.
Yeah, and he actually put his my FX book. I know it's on his own broker, but that's the thing.
Thing
I think,
is, I can't lie. You can change stuff in your broker.
yeah, of course. If you own the broker,
You
you do
can
it.
change stuff. You can. I've seen it like happen. You can delete stuff on your MT4, MT5.
Oh yeah, facts. Of
Yeah,
course,
that's true. That's true.
that is focus on your own.
See, the issue with that though, with ICT saying it though, is because people are taking it as well. It's free anyways, but still. Oh well, Roger then. Yeah, MT4 can be easily edited. That's the thing. So even if he put it in he doesn't put live my FX books. He puts it after he's done it.
Or
That's my
Roger
concern.
Banks.
Yeah, that's my concern with it. And all of his big trades come from outside of his live streams, which is fine because all my big trades come out from live streams. So
I don't understand why though, because Roger Banks, I know like he is a consistent trader.
Yeah.
Even if let's say it wasn't as much as he says he is, he could easily just put his MyFX book and say every day just keep it as a live, link.
Yeah,
And
but that means he can't grow his account as big.
I
Yeah,
don't
you just
know.
create multiple accounts on my FX book. Like you just have like maybe like 5K, 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 5K on so many ones, and then you just pick the best one.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you
It's
do it live, if you link an account live and every single day you're updating your people,
yeah, that's the point. That's why he doesn't do it live. He picks
let's
the best.
say, yeah, like when we do it, or at least me for
Well,
sure,
I'll
like
do it. Yeah, I'll do it live.
I would post every single day on the live stream and say, guys, here's the link, by the way. This is how we're
Mm,
doing.
yeah.
Literally take the trades on the live stream. Imagine that for credibility. I mean, that's what Roger Banks does, but
The
Mark,
reason why people don't do it
yeah,
because it's a lot harder. It's a lot easier said than done. Like 5K to 2 million is very hard. That's why people kind of have to, well, I'm not gonna say cheat, but some people are allegedly cheating to do it.
yeah, 5K to 3
Like I
million.
always catch
Yeah,
the big moves outside of hours.
that's what
I
Mark
mean,
says. That's
it.
exactly what Mark says.
I get confused because like he gets his 10 pips in stream, fair enough. I don't doubt his strategy then, but I doubt his strategy outside of stream. It's like always a 20,000 pip runner every single time. Whereas the psychology in stream, he would suggest that he would be closing it around that level anyways, around like 10 pips. So why change the strategy outside of stream? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't doubt his main strategy, by the way. I think his main strategy is very simple. It's very easy to understand. It's usable, but it's not enough to grow your account from 50K to 3 million in, did he say 1 year?
I'm not sure. I thought that was just from the start, but
No, that
I don't really
wasn't.
keep up to date. I'll be honest.
Is yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's other people's things. But if you're using that he's using it right now, the 5K. Look at my Smart Roger concept, 5K to whatever. He's using that as a marketing ploy. I think it's a bit misleading, but to each their own. You got to make your money somehow. I guess he's trying to make bread. Aren't all people doing that? So yeah, I just wouldn't want to fall into that type of category of guru.
I mean, you probably will end up falling into that though.
Like, as in, like, the same category.
I mean, it's all pretty much the same category. I feel like if you're doing a challenge,
I suppose, yeah.
it all depends on the thumbnail, like we were talking about. The thumbnail,
Yeah,
how you
I,
talk in the video, of course.
I suppose.
It's just about, obviously, actions speak louder than words at the end of the day. But
True.
I feel like in this game, thumbnails and stuff like that is very important when it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
to how you come across.
100%. 100%. That's why I don't really want to focus too much into education. I want to do a hedge fund just so it's a bit it's
That's it,
outside.
man.
I mean, it's a bit outside of that
Yeah,
teaching realm.
I
I don't
like.
mind teaching.
Yeah, that's it, man.
I want to find employees through the method of teaching, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit heat. Again, easier said than done.
Yeah, 100%. But I like that route. I like the Gary V route where you actually run a serious business, but you are recording your life at the same time. And when it
Yeah.
comes to Gary Vee, people think he's a motivational speaker, But his main, like, I think it might be $1 billion business, is an actual social media agency where he helps
Yeah.
people grow their. I like that because he's got his main thing, but you just record his day, you do this and that, you talk about whatever, you get clipped.
Yeah. I think Imam
There's more
Ghazi
to you. There's more
is
to you
going
than
that
just
route.
the motivational
Yeah.
side, if you know what I mean.
I think Imam Ghazi going that route as well.
Yeah, that's it. I've seen him as
You can
well.
tell he's going to that route as well. He's becoming a more of a speaker, but he also runs a business outside of it.
They're the most credible people, though. They're the ones that.
Credible.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like the credible, as
Yeah.
in, if
Yeah.
there's
They
a
are quite.
motivational speaker, why should I listen to you if you're only a motivational speaker?
Yeah, that is facts.
What have you done that's motivational? Like if you look at the people who blow up and they stay there, they've actually done shit outside of their.
Well, it's the
Out,
same thing as people teaching people how to get rich, and then they got rich
yeah,
through with it. You know what
or
I mean? Quite funny.
or like the self improvement guys on YouTube who are like 20 something, 21 years old. I'm like, bro, what?
What did you improve on?
Fair enough, you might have done something, but you're a kid technically. Like, what are you trying to teach me?
What did you improve on, bro?
Yeah. Like, you gotta be at least 25, 26 if I'm gonna listen to you, bro. You're a kid like me. Why are you telling
What
me
gets
why are you telling me how to be a man, bro? You're 21 years old.
what gets me though is the
What are you on about?
what they called the Shopify store one. Or we made 50 Shopify stores for you guys pre-made. All you gotta do is just give us $2. Like, but wouldn't you get a better return if you just put the Shopify stores anyway? So if they were truly profitable Shopify stores, then you just
I've never seen that, to be fair. I
all
haven't seen
right,
it.
gets me. Oh gosh, it's funny. Things on the internet is funny though. You got to be careful. Some people are sometimes can be a little bit too what's it called? Too persuasive, and sometimes you
Yeah.
may end up on the trigger with actually buying whatever they're selling. At the end of the day, they're
Yeah.
salesmen.
That's why we gotta be really careful, like, about how the route you go down. I feel like it's so important.
Yeah,
It's so important, like, the route you go down. That's why with live streams, I want to keep doing this for, like, at least a year before I start thinking about other styles of videos and stuff like that.
fair
In
enough.
terms of, you know what I mean, like making big changes. I feel like you
Mm.
need to build your base first, get a
Yeah,
wide base. I saw this somewhere. He said the widest bases get the largest peaks, if that makes sense. And it makes
yeah.
sense. Like, grow your foundation first, stick to one thing, then you can branch out, because your audience
Oh,
knows.
I got plans. That's what I wanted to talk about yesterday.
Yeah, your audience
Oh,
is sort of loyal.
I have big plan.
That's it, man.
We'll see. Maybe like later on. Do you have uni today?
Yeah, I'm busy until Sunday, bro.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
jeez. All
joking.
right.
Most evenings I should be alright. Tuesday evening I should be.
Calm. After this, I need to take my brother to maybe in like 30 minutes or so. I'm taking my brother to school, and then, well, yeah, stream probably be ending by then, anyways. By the time I come back, potentially
Mm,
8:30.
yeah.
But then maybe this evening we could talk about the big plan, big boy plan.
No, like I said, Tuesday evening. I got a gym this evening, so
Calm Tuesday evening then. Big boy plan.
big boy plan, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of lines up with the base you're talking about.
Mm. Oh, GJ.
Yeah, let's see what everyone's saying about the community. I made the first community post yesterday. I took the honors. Took the honors of doing the first community post yesterday.
How many votes did they get in the end?
I put will gold be bullish or bearish this week. We got 7 votes, voters. I'm the only 2 that picked bearish because I put Enigma bearish and the other account bearish.
Wow.
And
I
everyone else was
put
on
bullish.
gold.
I think I put bullish. But looking at
Everyone
the
put
chart
bullish.
now, I'm bearish, so it's funny.
Oh my gosh. I was hoping someone said, "What a dumbass putting bearish this week."
Yeah.
I was hoping someone commented that. Whoever put bearish is you're a dumbass. I was like, "Whoops, wasn't me." This is a fun one. This is a fun little thing that they added, honestly, in YouTube.
Or the polls.
Yeah, the polls.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a good way to actually post the live stream win as well. Take a screenshot and just write about it. Done. In conclusion, does anyone want to buy my course right now? No,
Yeah,
not yet.
what was I saying? Yeah, I think the people who blow up the most, self improvement wise, or the motivational speakers, they've done something like the ones I can
Yeah.
think off the top of my head. You know, David Goggins.
No,
You never heard of David Goggins?
I don't do self improvement. Sorry.
No, but you've seen that video. They blow up. They know you.
No, I haven't. That's the thing. I don't.
Do you know
If you
Jocko
can describe
Willink?
them, I probably know them by face, but not by name.
Okay, that's it. Okay, then you know Gary Vee, don't you?
Yes, I know Gary Vee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gary Vee blew up because he actually does shit on the side, and he
yeah.
stayed there sort of.
I
I'm trying
think
to think
his
pure
mentality's a
motivation.
bit harsh though. Like
What?
you have to be what 20 hours a day before you can even. And then like I was like, whoa,
I
relax. I
mean,
mean, you'll
he.
burn out.
Wait, does he say that 20 hours a day?
No, I mean he works personally. I think 16 hours a day every single day, which to me, I don't know, man. That's really hard to do. I believe I'm a hard worker, but yeah,
I feel like you need to get to the point where that doesn't feel like hard work though. In terms of if you are obsessed with what you're doing, then you end up doing it. Like there's been days where I've done loads of back testing, but I didn't plan to do it. I didn't sit
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't sit there and be like, I'm gonna work hard today. You just
Yeah,
end up doing it.
those are the best sessions when you just sit there and didn't even think about doing it and you just done it and you're like, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
this is okay. I guess I've done it. But most of the time, like, well, not actually. No, I enjoy backtesting, so I can't say most of the time I just do it because I
That's
just
what I'm
like.
saying. I feel like you already like what he's saying. 16-hour days.
But I don't do 16 hours because I get exhausted after 8 hours of backtesting. Because looking at
Yeah.
charts all day, bro, that's exhausting.
Of course, yeah. You need some sort of like real life. Otherwise, I don't know. Because Gary Vee, I don't think he only started going gym even recently. But and he
Yeah,
realized himself. He said, "I realized, okay, my physical health is actually important for my business and everything else."
he wasn't in bad shape, considering he didn't go gym. He must have been eating healthy.
Yeah, because he barely ate. Probably he's probably working
Oh, he
so
probably
much.
barely,
Yeah.
yeah, barely ate. To be fair, it's
So
true. 16 hours a day, there's no time to eat.
that's it.
But now 16-hour work days, I don't think is reasonable, nor do I think it's sustainable. If people do that, oh,
Uh, I mean, if you can consider a lot of things work too. If you sit
I
there and you say,
suppose,
okay, I'm at the gym. This is work. I'm keeping myself
yeah,
mentally healthy for my work.
yeah,
I'm on the phone to someone. This is work. It's an important phone call. What else can there be? I'm checking my Instagram. My comments and everything else. That's work. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on you, innit? But I feel like what you
I,
need to do is it's not about how hard you work. It's like you set a goal. You tell yourself, what do I need to do to get to that goal?
yeah.
And then you do it. It's not about, okay, I need to do 8 hours, 12 hours. It's about, are you doing what you need to do to get to the goal? It
Mm.
doesn't matter how many hours you did if you didn't actually do what you needed to do.
But yeah, true. I also believe as well, like especially in like 9 to 5 scenarios, because they give you 8 hours to do work, you'll fill in that work for 8 hours. But realistically, you can probably
Right.
probably get most of it done in less than 4.
I've heard that before too. I mean, even at home, that sometimes happens.
That is exactly the same at home. If
Yeah,
you give yourself eight
yeah,
hours to work, you will finish it in 8 hours.
that's it. It's like in high school or even college, when they gave you a week to do something, I would always end up doing it on the last day because I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
same. Yeah, I do
you
it.
gave
I'll
me
do
a
it.
week. You gave me
Yeah,
a week. What else am I gonna do?
I do it in class.
That is, but it's
On the actual.
unhealthy at the same time. It's sort of balancing it, but like, I'm getting better at organizing my time. But even then, if I try and get something done within a day, I'll make sure I give myself only the amount of time I think I need to do it. I won't give myself extra. If that makes sense.
It kicks in your fight or flight as well. To be fair, you're like, oh, if I don't do this, I'll
Yeah,
fail. Then you've got
man,
to.
bro. Those are the best assignments. I still did good on them.
They always end up being the best time. It's
Yeah,
like if I take my time on it, I always second guess myself too much, and I don't get the best results. But if I
that's
give it
it.
like one second,
That's
I'm
it.
always at my smartest under pressure. I'll tell you that.
It's always peak as well. I remember getting like A's or like the best grade, and someone next to me was like, "Oh mate, I spent a week on this." I'm just like,
Oh,
"Oh wait, I did it yesterday." Like,
I wouldn't tell them.
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
tell them.
either. But I'm just sat there
I-
like, bro,
You just go like, oh, yes, same.
sucks to be you.
I actually started before it got set. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, especially in maths as well. Like, I would sometimes like forget that there was homework, and I have to do the entire thing, while everyone's just sitting down and stuff. I sit down very quickly, just
Yeah,
do my
you're
maths
doing
on
it in
the side,
class before the
and go
teacher
like,
gets in. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, like
that's true.
just praying that they don't take it to the end of the lesson. That's what I do.
Guys, it's okay. When I turn off the stream today, I'm gonna sit here and cry for 5 minutes, just because I miss these boys. I say
Oh, they've
miss.
gone out, aren't they? They were
I'm taking
perfect.
this into
Oh,
account for Tuesday, by the way. Not
they're
much of a
perfect.
range, not much of a bounce around. Price got the rejection candle, took out the low again. Something similar will happen tomorrow, whether it's bearish or bullish, and I'm not gonna miss it. That's what Monday's all about. Monday's about look at the pattern, look how price is moving. I'm sure Nu, you understand this. Look at what time certain things are happening. And it usually happens Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just a different variation of the same thing.
Everywhere Adeel goes, it seems to be raining. It's just him crying, guys.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
it's just like, it's okay, it's okay. Nah.
Beautiful buys, though. Would have
Last
been
week
beautiful.
was, yeah, last week was sunny.
I might. Last week
So,
was sunny, yeah.
last week was sunny. But yeah, they were good buys. They would have been. It's good though,
I would
because
have waited for what's it called? The liquidity grab right below that bottom wick right there, that big wick to the downside.
that was the grab though. Wait, which grab are you on about?
The one, hold on, let me get it up. Around 163,500 around that level.
Oh, you wanted
Wanna
it to
wait
go
till I
lower?
grab it? Yeah. Let's see if my brother's finished eating.
That's interesting, but the thing is, that was so close to the previous week's low. I feel like that in itself is a big move. And
Yeah.
before that happens, price could easily. What I was thinking was, we go down here first, tap into here, then push down.
Yeah.
Simply because of how significant that weekly low is.
Right, be right back, be right back.
Oh. To everyone watching still, I don't know how many people are watching. Do you have certain protocols for different days of the week or not? Are there certain things you do, let's say Monday or Friday, that you won't do or you will do on another day? I'm curious because I've seen people. I don't know if any of you know Trade with Monty. He used to risk half on Monday.
Who's this?
Remember Monty? Trade with Monty.
Oh, do we?
He
Yeah, I
would.
do
I
remember.
remember. Yeah, he would say risk half on Monday, or Friday. Sometimes people just sit it out. If they have had a good week, they'll just sit out Friday.
What happened to that guy anyways? He seems to have disappeared.
Who Monty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made his private group and then he disappeared. Any of
What
y'all
about
caught the put? Nah, not today, Fernando.
what a baller.
I wanted a little wick down. I didn't really get the nice rejection. Then I didn't get that push up. Did you?
Where's this P uniform? Let's find out.
Did you catch Fernando? What's the weather like in Worcester anyway?
Dead. Absolutely dead.
Is it cold? It's starting to get cold here, bro.
Look.
The frost is starting. Oh, nice, man. Where was your entry? Because mine would have been this high here, 163.93. Kind of got in late, but still in profit. Nice. Right, I'm guessing, was it a sort of breakout trade? Either here or... Since you're saying you got in late. One six four 200. Okay, yeah, I got you. I mean, that's pretty sick. You caught the big boy candle. Stops below here. Yeah, that's it. Even the breakout trade. You're up 1-1, 1-2 already. That is pretty good. It's nice to see the momentum though. Hopefully this does carry on throughout the rest of the week. Look at that. You taking profits or you holding for a bit longer? Personally, yeah, personally, like I said, I'm guessing this weekly low is going to get taken today, if not tomorrow. It's just a question of how far up do we push before that happens? Could happen from here or this 164 600 level here. Let's see if it'll hit 164 700. Okay, got you. These highs here, yeah. Let's see, London Open started. So now surely the real volume's coming in. No top wick on the candle. I can see it hitting 700. Do you hold partials? Well, how do you manage your trades, Fernando? Is it a full TP thing? Nice. If you're Roger Banks. What is it? Okay guys, secure 10 pips here. Close 50%. Leaving a runner. That wasn't a very good impression, I can't lie. I should be better. I used to watch him loads. You know what we need while Fernando's in this trade? We need some actual music. Music that we won't get copyrighted on. I don't know if Mark told you guys, but you know when we play music, we get loads of emails copywriting us in Belarus and Russia. Nowhere else, Belarus and Russia. So I don't know if it's because of the whole Ukraine thing, but they've just been blocking the videos in Russia. It's like, what, you want to fuck with Ukraine? You ain't listening to our tunes either. It's a bit weird. I listen to slow funk jazz while I'm training. Right. Okay, so like that lo-fi sort of stuff. To be fair, we should start playing more of that. Let me just find some. Hang on. Let me find some copyright-free music. Do you want? Hold up. What vibe are we going for, guys? You want happy, epic, dreamy, euphoric? I feel like laid back is gonna have the coffee jazz, maybe. Let's see. Bang on. That's exactly what you wanted. Now, if you're listening to this, you must be chill as hell during trading. Shall we keep this on the stream for now? Or shall I find a bit more upbeat music? Nah, really new. I thought you were gonna say yes, I can't lie. Something to wake up. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be in the laid back section then, is it? We need some like EDM stuff, don't we? Garage music. Let's see what Electronica's saying. Thing is, the song will change the whole vibe of the stream. This sounds a bit too upbeat. It sounds like a kids channel. The music they will play on a kids channel. This is alright. Would this wake you up, new? Nah, this is. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stick to the jazz. Wow. Hip hop is usually good, to be fair. This is better than the other two. I see, new. I know what you're like, new. You listen to drill in your spare time, don't you? Now this is. I'll keep this on. Yeah, this is a good mix, to be fair. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, we are reaching towards that 700 level. I don't know, I feel like personally, I would feel like there's a chance of it not getting taken, because obviously the void. I know you got your own strategy, but got this retraced. I feel like it's a good area to sell from. I personally, if I did get into that buy trade, or I should say long. What's this, man? If I did get in where I planned to, stop loss below here, I would have taken partials here, like the 1-to-1, and my full would have been here at the point of interest.
What's going on?
We're looking at the GJ trade. Fernando caught the buys.
Oh, nice. Of course he did.
But
He always wins on Mondays, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's saying for his runner, he's targeting 700. I was just thinking, I think price could push down from here. Personally, I would have took my full TP at 164,500 basically.
Let me check. I mean, mine is like 167,700 is the one that's
I mean, that's far though, isn't it? 167's far.
I mean, you can still hold it. I mean, there's nothing stopping you, but
no, he's saying 164,700.
No, 7. My bad. Oh, it is 167. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit too mad.
I'd rather take 165 maybe as a target.
And we would
above there.
165. Yeah, that's the thing. It just depends what you think. I personally, I don't know. I got a feeling it's going to retrace at least. If not, take that low. And we were deciding on the stream music. We're back to Epidemic Sound.
Oh, yeah, we could do that, yeah. Epidemic Sound.
The hip-hop section.
Elevator music.
That's it. Nah, this ain't no elevator music, bro. This is...
You make elevator music, I make
the music on right now is car music. That's what it is.
We just need to get a license from someone.
Say that again?
We just need to get someone licensed. Like, we just need to get a license from like a song. We can repeat it every day.
One song.
Yeah, repeat it over and over. It's probably expensive to license it though, isn't it? How much is it, do you think?
Well, it depends on song. Or you mean just a general, like, actual popular song?
Yeah.
I don't know, They must, I think they do it per play.
Oh, maybe.
From what I know, I think that's how radio stations do it.
Maybe. I would honestly think that radio stations got paid for playing the person's song. It's marketing. It's free publicity.
I don't know.
Although, who would tune into a radio station without their music? So I guess that's the...
Can't you find some new artists? That's a shot. I think that's what some people do, That is a good idea, dude. Like, we find some new up and coming artists, say, bro, can we play your song on the stream?
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Shout, that's a shout.
And if they got, let's say, 1 or 2K followers, it's a win-win for us, like New said, because they can promote us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down, New. I'm actually gonna write that down because that's a smart idea.
We might need a bit more followers for that, but yeah, eventually I reckon it'll be a good idea to do.
Nah, I feel like if they're up and coming, they'll take what they can get.
I suppose.
And this is why it's Uncle New.
He has the ideas.
This is why it's Uncle New. That's a good idea.
He's got all the ideas. You don't get the uncle title for no reason.
I used to do that when I needed websites made. Used to find some college kid. Right. Wait, are you still talking about music or is this something else now? As in you find a college kid to make you a website or? Fernando, it looks like you're getting your target. 4 more pips. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty smart to be fair. That's interesting, because websites, when it comes to our age, like me and Mark, it's actually relatively easy, like we know from experience, to make a website. But you could charge someone older a lot of money, relatively a lot of money, let's say £100, £200, because for them it's very hard to make it. Or in their head it's hard to make it and they would never know how to do it.
I mean, when I made a website, it wasn't really me that made it. Really, it was Raheem.
All right. Yeah. Well, I
I
made
made
one.
obviously. I did like the logistics of everything, basically, like all the functionalities. I put the plugins
Yeah,
and stuff. In terms of website design, it was Raheem that did it.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's the time. Like, to be fair, one business idea that a lot of kids could do is go up to some guy who's got a takeaway or a corner shop or something and say, bro, I'll post on your Instagram for you. I'll come in, record a video once a day. Think about how easy, like for us, that's relatively easy to do. But a lot of
Yeah,
these takeaway owners, from what I've seen, whenever I go on their social media,
nothing.
especially in Worcester, like all these guys, they don't post anything on their social media. It's like either A, they think
Do that, don't they?
they think they don't know how to do it, or it's too hard, or B, they just think it's not worth it.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
obviously now it is definitely. Like there's restaurants that blow up just from bloody TikTok. What was that one place? My brother kept going on about it. Something fish and chip shop. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Bramley's, start with a B or something. But yeah, you're right. It's the time, you can make a lot of money from charging people, to do for you what seems simple, but to them, it would take a lot of time. W's in the chat for Fernando.
W.
Hopefully tomorrow I'll get in the trade with you, Fernando. And I don't just sit here watching, analysing.
The big dogs.
That is a sick trade.
So much better.
He basically got the breakout trade, so 200, quick 40, 50 pips.
Okay.
Are you in the car? Mark. I probably won't get sells on the stream. It's not looking like sells are going to be provided here.
stare at the screen, yeah?
Basically.
Love that. I'm almost ready to go to drop my brother off. Where's my keys?
That's good timing because I'm going to shoot off as well.
Where the hell's my keys at? Oops, may have lost them.
Is there a lot of traffic on your way? Or is it calm on your side?
Very calm. I don't even have to drive. I'm gonna walk. What time?
What, you walk it?
Yeah.
Oh really? I thought you were going in the car to drop him off.
Nah, I don't need to drive. Be you.
Hang on, what school does he... Actually no, I can't say... You don't want to say that.
Doxing me, bro. You're doxing me. What's wrong with you?
If we break and trade above 165, I think 166 can be
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh,
Okay.
well, before we continue lower. Yeah, agreed. That's a good shout. I'm looking for 166,500, I think, before I even look to short. So, as I said, it's not a bad target earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, once we break this 165 level for sure, we got room to keep pushing.
At this
At
point,
least
we're hunting buy side liquidity. It doesn't look like it's done hunting, so you know, it's definitely still a target. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot my brother's water bottle. That would be bad.
I would expect a little retracement at least though. But then again,
Actually-
maybe it's one of them days where after that retracement keeps pushing up, keeps doing that. The GJ's been trending like GBP AUD recently, you know.
You
I
think?
don't know, from what I've seen, like the candles just keep going, and it reminds me of how GA, like it'll range, but then once it starts moving, it keeps going. Doesn't pause. If you miss the move, you miss the move, you know.
Yo.
Is it bleeding?
Is it what?
Is it bleeding?
Bleeding?
GJ moved very nicely last week. It did. It did. Lots of runner potentials. I think last week... What was the date last week? Was it 7th? Yeah, I caught these buys here. I took profit there. Price just kept going after my take profit, but I tried to buy here. I think I took a loss there. I don't think I traded this day. Yeah, I caught the sells on Wednesday here. These were very nice sells. And then the other 2 days I didn't trade. So decent week for me. Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, it's looking like this week is doing the same so far, right? Literally every week that'd be sick. Or maybe not even move every week. If only like you just knew when it wasn't gonna move like that, so you knew when not to trade. Avoid the slow days. Be there on the good days. If only.
Yeah. GPA looks like it could potentially go up to 1.78,500 as well. If we're shooting back down.
What's that?
Gold looks like it could either go to 1,780 or 1,800 is the levels I'm looking at for gold. Huh. Euro CAD could get shorted from here, to be honest. Me and Nude talking about last week. It could get shorted from here. Although, nah.
Gold is actually on crack.
It's on smoke.
It's actually not on smoke, bro. Smoke would be a bearish candle. This is you have the crack candle and you have the smoke candle.
Yeah.
That was a crazy week. Was that 1,000 pips?
Crazy things, isn't it? I rate
I
it.
don't think it's not 10,000, is it? I'm not losing the plot, am I?
No, it's 1,000. I mean, from what Yeah, it's 1,000, 1,082.
Yeah, it's 1,000.
Still crazy. Oh well.
EuroCAD. What are you guys thinking on EuroCAD?
We were looking short last week. Oh, we shorted it yeah.
You shorted it last week.
Yeah, we shorted it last week. We got destroyed. It could get shorted, but
What was
yeah,
the
that's what
trade you guys took together? I saw
Euro AUD.
that was AUD.
Yeah, we took EuroCAD together as well. Trying to start this mastermind, mate.
Guys, look at this perfect head and shoulders. How did you guys not see this coming? Oh my god.
What's this? EuroCAD.
Look at this perfect head and shoulders.
It's true. Look at the weekly candle. I mean, what really scared me off is that
Imagine.
weekly didn't have a bottom wick, and that's what scared me. And I was like, we're definitely gonna lose this. But
Yeah.
I was hoping to
Bro.
get tapped out in profit. I put my take profit literally at break even.
Right.
You didn't hear that wrong. I put my take profit at break even.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
'Cause I
it's
was
weird how
I saw
symmetrical this is. I don't know if you can see my screen.
No, I see. I'm seeing it myself, man.
Look at how symmetrical it is. That's so weird. We had a little W, took the low. That is creepy. I bet some people saw this and like, you know what? Even now,
Probably still buying it, but still,
I'll probably
yeah.
sell it just to match the pattern, you know?
Potentially.
That is crazy.
Yeah. It was a learning curve for sure. It was yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see the weekly candle ahead of time, so it was a bit of a dumb move from my part. But
Did
still,
you
I
just
mean,
not look at it?
I did, but I didn't recognize that there was no. I didn't notice that there was no bottom wick on it, so I got clapped. Well, me and New got clapped.
To be fair, I find that interesting that, what, did you expect the weekly to go bearish after this candle?
No, to retrace a little bit at least, because it was coming at the end of the week. My
Okay.
expectation was for it to go down a little bit. Euro AUD pushed down well though, as expected. It's pretty good.
I cut half my trade once I didn't get the 4-hour close. Okay, smart.
Yeah, I saw that. I kept the entire thing. I was like, I'm not risking much on that trade anyway, so I wasn't too fussed.
Euro AUD, what, you caught it?
We caught it from New caught it from 156,500. I'm pretty sure, or something stupid like that. I caught it from like 155,862, around that level. Sells down to still holding for me 1.522867 is my take profit. So there's still a chance it continues bearish from here.
So what was...
Stop losses are... Sorry?
I was just going to say, was the logic that there wasn't much of a bottom wick yet? Was that...
No, the logic was, I mean, it's a major weekly zone for me. And there was the VWAP and the daily level lines up perfectly.
Right, okay.
I made a video about it, by the way. If you watched it, you would know my exact reasoning for this trade.
What was it, the forecast?
No, it was Euro AUD one. Hold on, let me check what the thumbnail
Oh, I
is.
saw the Insta video, yeah.
Yeah, that
I just didn't know it was Euro AUD.
Oh, is it not clear? Oh, my bad.
I just probably forgot. It's probably my bad, don't worry. Hey, look
Euro
like a good
AUD, let's
trade.
look at that.
I think it did well on views as well. On TikTok.
It
at
did.
least.
I think, yeah, TikTok did it alright.
It's com versus com.
Instagram's a bit dead when it comes to views right now.
It's been weird. It's because they know I'm not there. They're like, deal with it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We're not
AD
rewarding you. You're
card.
being inconsistent. We ain't rewarding you.
Yeah, facts. I
It's
mean,
com versus com.
commodity versus commodity. You can say.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. What's crazy is yeah, we're getting decent views on TikTok, but really crap views on thinking. Catch just being weak. Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, like technically I wouldn't have entered the trade if I didn't see my if I wasn't, if I was looking almost deeper into it. Obviously it was my fault at the end of the day for not really noticing it. But I'm not too bothered at the end of the day. You win some, you lose some, right? That's part of the game. It's part of the game.
It's just a part of the emotional game.
Yeah, sound. It's good timing, Fernando. I was about to end the stream.
Same.
Yeah, I need to shoot off. Mark needs to go drop his brother off.
I do indeed. See you in a bit, boys.
Yeah, cheers for tuning in
Thanks
again.
for watching. Thanks for the likes. See you in a bit, guys.